I wanted to talk about this UFO thing. So now all of a sudden it's a big conversation amongst Congress, when everybody know that we couldn't possibly be the only beings that are living amongst the galaxies. There are planets within. And I'm not one to sit and say that I believe in aliens, because I don't know whether to believe or not, because I've never seen, nor have I ever done any research on it. Research is very important. Do I believe there is other living amongst us? I do. I mean, you think about it. There's animals that live amongst us. There's fish. I mean, there's all kind of beings that live amongst us. It just so happened that's one that we just haven't had many interactions with. I think this should have been a topic and a discussion amongst our higher beings, and kind of see who it is that's living amongst us, and actually having conversations about it. Not saying that it's a conversation to be had about them threatening our living. I don't think it's a threat, because they could have wiped us out by now if that was the case. And I'm not gonna go by what we see on TV, movies, and everything. That would be so unfair, very, very unfair. But I'm glad we've started an initial discussion, and I would like to know if there's ever been any encounters, or if we have some incubated somewhere. I think we deserve that right to know. We are amongst the living, so we would like to know. I hope this discussion pushes further. I don't want to see Congress discrediting people, and basically telling us what we don't see, telling them what they did not see. You can't do that. Some of those questions are going to gear toward that. So don't get yourself caught up in that. It could have some truth to it. I'm not going to block them out either, even though I'm not a believer in it. I do believe there is a being, but I wouldn't dare block them out from what they believe and what they may have seen. I'm sure these airplane pilots are seeing a lot in the sky, probably more than that they just can't identify. Let's stay close to this, and hopefully the conversation continues to happen. We can get some clarity on it. And I hope that they share some of the clarity that they may have right now. Whether it's proof of it, whether they've caught one. You always hear that we have this secluded scientific lab somewhere out in the desert that has aliens in there incubated, and has an alien ship in there that they're studying. I don't know. So I'm not going to speak on what the military is doing or what the government is doing. It's not my place. I have no proof. So I don't want to speak on something I don't know about or have read about. I don't know that to be true. So let's stay tapped in and keep the conversations going and see where it goes from there. Hey, make sure that in the description that you start following me on YouTube. Subscribe. I mean, do it all. I'm trying to get to 1,000 followers. It would be greatly appreciated with your help. Hey, I'll talk to you soon. We'll be back into some good discussion and topics as I cover many different topics. I kind of jump around on different things to talk about. So you may see some relationship deals. You may see some sports. You may see some political deals on here. I really don't cover a lot of political deals. I try to stay away from that because people's beliefs and that's a touchy situation where people get into altercations, and I'm not trying to offend anyone or get into any of that. Again, make sure you subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.